not began. Sentences that contain a verb as the main element of the comment are verbal sentences. The verb, its combination, its changes, its formation, is the most important element in Visayan verbal sentences, including butuanan. A butuanan verb usually contains a root or a base and one or more affixes. The root provides the meaning of the verb, whereas the affix shows the relation of the topic to the verb and also the character of action. Butuanan verbs inflect for aspect rather than tense as in English. An aspect indicates whether the action. Number 1. Has not yet started or still contemplated. Action not begun. Number 2. Has started or has been completed. Action began. Number 3. A request or command. Imperative. In this lesson, the action not begun aspect is introduced. Verbs are also classified by the affixes they take. The affixes indicate which complement of the verbs is in focus. The complement may be the actor, the object, the location, the instrument, the person affected, and the beneficiary of the action. Focus refers to the role or function of the topic in the sentence. It shows the relationship between the topic and the verb affixes, indicating what complement is brought to the action of the listener. For example, in the sentence, Pedro will buy a book for Juan. Either of the three, Pedro, book, Juan, can be put into focus by making it the topic. The verb affixes then will signal or indicate the function of the topic. Those if we make as topic. Boyet. Mobili hong libro si Boyet para kang Gifbert. Boyet will buy a book for Gifbert. The verb affix mo indicates that the topic, si Boyet, is the originator, actor, or doer of the action. Book. Pagabilon, gabilon, bilon ni Boyet ang libro para kang Gifbert. Boyet will buy the book for Gifbert. The verb affix, paga, on, can be contracted to ga, on, or on. Indicates that the topic, ang libro, is the objective or recipient of the action. Gifbert. Pagabilan, gabilan, bilan ni Boyet si Gifbert hong libro. Boyet will buy a book for Gifbert. The verb affix, paga, an, can be contracted to ga, an, or an. Indicates that the topic, si Gifbert, is the beneficiary of the action. The person for whom the action is done. The change of topic from Boyet to book to Gifbert is accompanied by a change of the verb affix from mo to on to an. Thus, you can see the important relationship between the topic and the verb affix. Number 1. Change the topic and you change the verb affix. Number 2. Change the verb affix and you change the topic. The question of what complement to focus on is very important. It is cultural and involves a little awareness and sensitivity, especially for the learner. What to focus on depends on what you are talking about, and this is usually decided by the context or situation. Example. Number 1. Boyet is bored. He wants to do something. So, Boyet will see a movie. Here, the topic is Boyet and his action. So, moatod si Boyet hong sini. Number 2. You receive a book. You like it and you want to read right away. You will say, for instance, I will read this book. Here, the topic is this book. So, you will say, basahon ko ining libro. Number 3. I bought a fish. I will say, I will cook it. The topic is it. So, lutoon ko ini. It is understood in lutoon. 4. It is the birthday of your friend Pedro. You will say, I will give Boyet a tie. Here, the topic is Boyet. So, you say, tagaan ko si Boyet hong korbata. The verb affixes. Aside from indicating the focus, also indicate the mood, which refers to the nature of an action. As a momentary or an immediately completed action, or a voluntary durative action, nor one that lasts over a long period of time, and or the psychological state of the doer of the action, whether it's intentional or unintentional. The affixes below indicate action not begun. The mode of the affixes is given after each affix. Based on focus, the verb affixes are classified into 4 forms. Action focus affixes. This indicates that the topic is the actor or doer of the action. Mo. Express a momentary or an immediately completed action. Mobili si Cory hong libro. Cory will buy a book. Mukato ang tao nga tubaybay. The man will go to the beach. Maga, may be contracted to mag. Expresses a voluntary durative action or one that lasts over a period of time. No. Some verbs, because of the nature of action involved, naturally take the seat of affixes. Magabasa, magbasa kong libro si Chris ngaon. Chris will be reading a book later. Magda siya kong libro. She will bring a book. Inertant focus affixes. This indicates that the topic is the object or the recipient of the action. Pagga, on, can be contracted to ga, on, or on. Expresses a momentary or an immediately completed action. Pagabilon ni Ryan ang libro. Ryan will buy the book. Gabilon ni Ryan ang libro. Ryan will buy the book. Bilon ni Ryan ang libro. Ryan will buy the book. Pagkakaon ni Benji ang libro. Benji will get the book. Gakaon ni Benji ang libro. Benji will get the book. Kaon ni Benji ang libro. Benji will get the book. With terminal focus affixes. This indicates that the topic is A. The place where the action is done. B. The receiver or that to for whom and to for which the action is done or the beneficiary of the action. C. The thing or person affected by the action. D. Partial recipient of the action. Pagga and can be contracted to ga, an, or an. Express momentary or an immediately completed action. A. Pagkakatugan ng mga bisita ang kwarto mo. The visitor will sleep in your room. Gakatugan ng mga bisita ang kwarto mo. The visitor will sleep in your room. Katugan ng mga bisita ang kwarto mo. The visitor will sleep in your room. B. Pagabilan ni Lino si Bobit hong libro. Lino will buy Bobit a book. Gabilan ni Lino si Bobit hong libro. Lino will buy Bobit a book. Bilaan ni Lino si Bobit hong libro. Lino will buy Bobit a book. C. Pagasakitan si Benji hong tiyan. Benji will have a stomach ache. Gasakitan si Benji hong tiyan. Benji will have a stomach ache. Sakitan si Benji hong tiyan. Benji will have the stomach ache. D. Pagakanan hong bata ang cake. The child will eat some of the cake. Gakanan hong bata ang cake. The child will eat some of the cake. Kanan hong bata ang cake. The child will eat some of the cake. Instrumental conveyance focus affixes. This indicates that the topic is A. The thing or object used to perform the action instrument. B. The person or thing directly acted upon in the course of being conveyed if transferred from each point of origin to its goal. To the temporal meaning time to do the action, conveyance. C. The verbs taking this affix I are also called separation verbs. I expresses a momentary or an immediately completed action. Iutod niya ang sirot suhong kahoy. He will cut tree with a saw. Isalibay niya ang basura. He will throw away the trash. Other uses of action that began, affixes. Simple future. Mukadto ako ngadto Cebu. I will go to Cebu. Habitual or customary action. Mubatyag ako kada alas 6 humina. I wake up at 6 every morning. Hugasan ko ang auto ko kada Sabado. I wash my car every Saturday. General statements. Musubangan adlaw ngadto subangan. The sun rises in the east. Mutyaho ang bata kung masakit. The baby cries when sick. After some expressions like gusto, mahimo, kinahanglan, and di, more on this in other chapters. Gusto niya mo kadto nga to syudad. He wants to go to the city. Mahimo ka mo iban kanamo. You may come with us. Mahimo mo atudo ng sini nga ondom. You can see the movie tonight. Kinahanglan niya limpyuhan ang kwarto niya. He must clean his room. Di niya ibaligya ang auto mo. He will not sell your car. In English, emphasize is made by saying the word louder or by stressing it. In Botswana, emphasize is made on the word by putting it at the beginning of the sentence at the same time making it the topic or putting it in focus, except for time, place, expressions. Examples. Lino will give a book to Bobet. It is not Judith who will give it. Si Lino muhatagong libro kang Judith. Or si Lino ang muhatagong libro kang Bobet, di si Judith. The man will bring the guitar, not the radio. Dadon tawang sista, di ang radio. Lino will give a book to Bobet, not to Tyrone. Si Bobet ang tagan ni Lino hong libro, di si Tyrone. Lino will give a book, not a pen to Bobet. Libro ang ihatag ni Lino kang Bobet, di kung ballpen. Libro is not marked by because it's not definite. Yet, libro is still the topic because it begins the sentence. Below is a diagram illustrating the normal basic verbal Botswanan sentence pattern of comment and topic and a chart showing the functions of the focus and action that began affixes. Chart of focuses and action that began affixes. Focus, actor, function, doer of action. Action that began affixes. Move, ma. Mood, type of verb. Customary, habitual, easily completed actions. Durative or actions that last for a long time. Inertant. Goal, object, or recipient, receiver of action. Paga, on, ga, on or on. Paga, hon, ga, hon, or hon. For verbs ending in consonants and glottal stops sound. For verbs ending in an open vowel sound. Terminal sound. Beneficiary, place, location, object partially affected, and person affected by the action. Paga, an, ga, an, or an. Paga, an, ga, han, or han. For verbs ending in consonants and glottal stops. For verbs ending in an open vowel sound. Instrumental. Instrument used to perform an action is in focus. E. For instrumental verbs. Conveyance. Object conveyed is in focus. E. For separation verbs. Substitution drill. Substitute the words or cues given to the verb. Follow the same pattern for tape uses in the previous lessons. Example, basa. Magbasa si Joe ng libro. Joe will read the book. Kawa. Magkawa si Joe ng libro. Joe will get a book. Kawa. Magakawa or mukawa si Joe ng libro. Magda. Magada, muda si Joe ng libro. Bili. Mubili, magabili si Joe ng libro. Basa. Magabasa, mubasa si Joe ng libro. Maga is often contracted to mag. Example, magabasa si Joe ng libro is contracted to magbasa si Joe ng libro. Panaw. Mupanaw, magapanaw na ang tao. Simba. Musimba, magasimba ang tao. Inom. Muinom, magainom ang tao ng tubig. Lagoy. Mulagoy ang tao. Basa. Magbasa, magabasa, mubasa si Joe ng libro. Kawa. Magkawa, magakawa ng libro si Joe. Magda. Magda, magada si Joe ng libro. Bili. Magbili, magabili si Joe ng libro. Silhigan. Silhigan niya ang kwarto. Lampaso. Lampasuhan niya ang sahog. Manghinlo. Manghinlo siya di sa nibay. Hugas. Hugasan niya ang mga plato. Adorno. Adornohan niya ang bahay. Gutad. Gutadon niya ang karne. Pikas. Pikason niya ang pan. Utod. Magautod siya ng kahoy. Hatag. Pigahatag ni Joe ang sapi niya, ngadto ginikanan niya. Salibay. Pigasalibay niya ang basura. Bilin. Pigabilin niya ang mga notebook bisaon lamisa. Mihog. Mihog ang lapis niya. Duho. Iduho na iyan kanako.
Multiple substitution. Substitute the words or cues given to the proper elements or constituents of a given sentence. If the cue is a verb, change the verb. If topic, change the topic. Follow the same pattern for tape, used as in the previous lessons.
Ampon. Da. Maganda hong libro ang bata. Hong saging. Maganda hong saging ang bata. Mubili. Mubili hong saging ang bata. Kaon. Mukaon. Magakaon hong saging ang bata. Ang tao. Mukaon. Magakaon hong saging ang tao. Bili. Mubili. Magabili hong saging ang tao. Mag-aman. Mag-aman hong saging ang tao. Amanon. Amanon hong tao ang saging. Kanon. Kanon hong tao ang saging. Ni Joe. Kaunon ni Joe ang saging. Kawa. Kauon ni Joe ang saging. Ang libro. Kauon ni Joe ang libro. Ni Ryan. Kauon ni Ryan ang libro. Da. Dadon ni Ryan ang libro. Ihatag. Ihatag ni Ryan ang libro. Bilin. Ibilin ni Ryan ang libro. Salibay. Isalibay ni Ryan ang libro. Ang basura. Isalibay ni Ryan ang basura. Hung tao. Isalibay hung tao ang basura. Iho. Ihog hung tao ang basura. Ang saging. Ihog hung tao ang saging. Duho. Iduho hung tao ang saging. Silhigan. Silhigan hung katabang ang kwarto. Ang opisina. Silhigan hung katabang ang opisina. Lampaso. Lampasuhan hung katabang ang opisina. Nikate. Lampasuhan ni Kate ang opisina. Limpyo. Limpyuhan ni Kate ang opisina. Ang auto. Limpyuhan ni Kate ang auto. Hugas. Hugasan ni Kate ang auto. Ang banyo. Limpyuhan ni Kate ang banyo. Lampaso. Lampasuhan ni Kate ang banyo. Silhig. Silhigan ni Kate ang banyo. Ang kwarto. Siligan ni Kate ang kwarto. Bilan. Bilan niya hung libro ang bata. Basa. Basahan niya hung libro ang bata. Hatag. Hatagan niya hung libro ang bata. Hung saging. Hatagan niya hung saging ang bata. Luto. Lutuan niya hung saging ang bata. Nisol. Lutuan ni Sol ang bata hung saging. Bili. Bilan ni Sol ang bata hung saging. Sikate. Bilan ni Sol sikate hung saging. Kawa. Kawaan ni Sol hung saging sikate. Hung libro. Kawaan ni Sol hung libro sikate. Da. Dadan ni Sol hung libro sikate. Basa. Basahan ni Sol hung libro sikate.
Completion drill. Complete the sentences by attaching the right affix to the verb following the given topic. The English equivalents of the sentences are given at the right side of the page. Follow the same pattern for tape use as in the previous lessons.
Basa. Si Joe. Magabasa, magbasa, mubasa si Joe. Panaw. Ang tao. Mupanaw, magapanaw ang tao. Simba. Si Juan. Musimba, magasimba si Joe. Gasiab. Ang bata. Magasiab, musiab ang bata. Loto. Ang kusinero. Magaluto, magluto ang kusinero. Basa. Ang libro. Yaoy magabasa hong libro. Mobili. Ang saging. Yaoy magabili hong saging. Da. Ang libro. Yaoy magada hong libro. Kawa. Ang lapis. Yaoy magakawa hong lapis. Silhig. Ang kwarto. Yaoy magasilhig hong kwarto. Limpyo. Ang opisina. Yaoy magalimpyo hong opisina. Hugas. Ang auto. Yaoy magahugas hong auto. Lampaso. Ang kwarto. Yaoy magalampaso hong kwarto. Isalibay. Ang basura. Yaoy magsalibay hong basura. Hatag. Ang saging. Yaoy magahatag hong saging. Duho. Ang libro. Yaoy magaduho hong libro. Ho. Ang lapis. Yaoy magahog hong lapis. Kaon. Ang tao. Magakaon, mukaon ang tao. Basa. Ang bata. Magabasa, mubasa ang bata. Luto. Ang kusinero. Magaluto ang kusinero.
Response drill. Answer the following questions by using the cues or words given to form your answers. Follow the same pattern for tape use as in the previous lessons.
Example. Sino ba ang magbasa ng libro?
Who will be reading the book?
Si Joe.
Joe.
Si Joe ang magabasa ng libro. Sino ba ang magabasa ng libro?
Who will be reading a book?
Si Joe ang magabasa ng libro.
Joe.
Si Sino ba mo panaw gaya?
Who will walk away later?
Ang tao.
The man.
Sino ba ang magtudlohong grammar?
Who will teach the grammar?
Si Chris.
Chris.
Sino ba ang mukaunhong saging?
Who will eat a banana?
Ang bata.
The child.
Sino ba ang musimba?
Who will attend the mass?
Ang mga estudyante.
The students.
Sino ba ang magalutoong saging?
Who will be cooking some bananas?
Siya.
He.
Ngan ba ang basahon ni Joe?
What will you read?
Libro ang pagabasahon ni Joe.
A book is what you will read.
Ngan ba'y pagalutoon ng kusinero?
What is the cook going to cook?
Saging.
Bananas.
Ngan ba'y pagabilon ng bata?
What will the child buy?
Lapis.
Pencil.
Ngan ba'y pagadadon ni Joy?
What will Joy bring?
Isda.
Fish.
Ngan ba'y pagakanon ng bata?
What will the child eat?
Pan.
Bread.
Ngan ba'y pagasiligan ng katabang?
What will the helper sweep?
Ang kwarto.
The room.
Ngan ba ang pagalimpyuhan ni Benji?
What will Benji clean?
Ang auto.
The car.
Ngan ba yung pagahugasan ni Cory?
What will Cory wash?
Ang plato.
The plates.
Para kanino niya bilon ang libro?
For whom will he buy a book?
Para hong estudyante.
For the students.
Kanino niya hihatag ang saging?
To whom will he give a banana?
Para hong bata.
To the child.
Para kanino niya dadon ang libro?
For whom will he bring a book?
Para hong estudyante.
For the students.
Para kanino niya amanon ang saging?
For whom will he steam cook the banana?
Para kang Timmy.
For Timmy.
Nga ba isalibay ni Bibi?
What will Bibi throw away?
Ang basura.
The trash.
Nga ba iduho ni Joe?
What will you hand?
Saging.
Banana.
Nga ba ihatag ni Rolly?
What will Rolly give away?
Libro.
Book.
Nga ba iutod niya ang kahoy?
What will he cut the tree with?
Hatset.
An axe.
Nga ba igutad niya ang karne?
What will he slice the meat with?
Kutsilyo.
A table knife.
Nga ba ihugong bata?
What will the child drop?
Bato.
Stone.
Sino ba yung magaluto ng saging?
Who will cook the bananas?
Ang kusinero.
The cook.
Sino ba yung magkakaon ng saging?
Who will eat the banana?
Ang bata.
The child.
Sino ba yung magkakadto nga tumao?
Who is going to mow?
Si Chris.
Chris.
Magabasa ba siya ng libro?
Will he be reading a book?
Oo, magbasa siya ng libro.
Yes.
Magaluto ba siya ng saging?
Will he cooking some bananas?
Oo.
Yes.
Mupanaw ba si Ben ngaon?
Will Ben leave or walk away later?
Oo.
Yes.
Lutoon ba niya ang saging?
Will he cook the bananas?
Oo, lutoon niya ang saging.
Yes.
Siligan ba ni Cory ang kwarto?
Will Cory sweep the room?
Oo.
Yes.
Limpyuhan ba kung katabang ang opisina?
Will the helper clean the office?
Oo.
Yes.
Isalibay ba ni Joe ang basura?
Will Jose throw away the trash?
Oo. Isalibay ni Joe ang basura.
Yes. Question drill. Listen to the following sentences provided the tape. Considering these sentences as answers, ask the questions sin o or ngan or ba as directed by the tape. The cues are either sin o ba, kanin o ba, ngan ba, or ba. Follow the same pattern for tape used as the previous lessons. Example. Mubasa si Joe ng libro. Joe will read a book. Sin o ba? Sin o ba'y mubasa ng libro?
Mubasa si Joe ng libro.
Joe will read a book.
Sino ba'y mubasa ng libro?
Who will read a book?
Mupanaw si Buyet ngawon o gaya.
Buyet will leave later.
Sino ba mupanaw gay gaya?
Who will leave later?
Magaluto si Manoy Ilmuhong saging.
Manoy Ilmo will cook some bananas.
Sino ba ang magluto ng saging?
Who will cook the bananas?
Musimba ang mga estudyante.
The students will attend mass.
Sino ba ang musimba?
Who will attend the mass?
Mubili siya ng libro.
He will buy the book.
Nambay bilon niya.
What will he buy?
Lutoon niya ang saging.
He will cook the banana.
Nambay lutoon niya.
What will he cook?
Kaon hong bata ang libro.
The child will get the book.
Nambay kaon niya.
What will he get?
Limpyuhon nung katabang ang auto.
The helper will clean the car.
Nganbay limpyuhan hong katabang.
What will be the helper going to clean?
Isalibay ni Ryan ang basura.
Ryan will throw away the trash.
Nganbay isalibay ni Ryan.
What will Ryan throw away?
Ihatag ni Timmy ang libro.
Timmy will give away the book.
Nganbay ihatag ni Timmy.
What will Timmy give?
Mobili si Hodette hong libro.
Odette will buy a book.
Mobili ba si Hodette hong libro?
Will Odette buy a book?
Mupakangyat si Tyrone hong grammar.
Tyrone will teach grammar.
Mupakangyat ba si Tyrone hong grammar?
Will Tyrone teach grammar?
Pagkakaon ni Bibi ang libro.
Bibi will get the book.
Kaon ba ni Bibi ang libro?
Will Bibi get the book?
Para kanin o niya bilon ang libro.
For whom will he buy a book?
Bilan niya ang bata hong libro.
He will buy the child a book.
Hatagan niya ang tao hong isda.
He will give the man fish.
Para kanin o ba ang hihatag niya nga isda?
For whom is the fish that he will give? Translation. Express the following sentences in Butuanon. The topic of the sentences is indicated if necessary. Chris is going to Babag.
Si Chris mukadto nga tubabag.
Who is going to Babag?
Sino ba ang mukadto nga tubabag? Kainpay yan si Chris.
Where is Chris going? Manoy Ador is going to decorate the altar.
Ang altar pag-aadornahan ni Manoy Ador.
Who will decorate the altar?
Sino ba ang mag-aadorno hong altar?
What will Manoy Ador decorate?
Ngan ba'y pag-adornuhan ni Manoy Ador?
Tyron will read the magazine.
Ang magazine pagabasahon ni Tyron.
What will Tyron read?
Ngan ba'y pagabasahon ni Tyron?
Who will read the magazine?
Sino ba ang magabasahong magazine?
Rene will leave his book behind.
Ibilin ni Rene ang libro niya.
Who will leave his book behind?
Sino ba'y magabilin ng libro niya?
What will Rene leave behind?
Ngan ba'y ibilin ni Rene?
Timmy is going to eat.
Si Timmy mukaon ngadto kusina.
Who is going to eat in the kitchen?
Sino ba'y magakaon ngadto kusina?
What will Timmy eat in the kitchen?
Ngan ba'y pagakanon ni Timmy ngadto kusina?
Where will Timmy eat?
Kain ba mukaon si Timmy?
Manoy Rolly will get the car in the garage.
Ang auto kauon ni Manoy Rolly ngadto garahianan.
Who will get his car in the garage?
Sino ba'y magakawa ng auto ngadto garahianan?
What will Manoy Rolly get in the garage?
Ngan ba'y kauon ni Manoy Rolly ngadto garahianan?
Tata will give the child a candy.
Ang bata tagaan ni Tata hong candy.
To whom will Tata give candy?
Kanino ba'y hatag ni Tata ang candy?
What will Tata give to the child?
Ngan ba'y ihatag ni Tata ngadto hong bata?
Who will give the child the candy?
Sino ba'y maghatag hong candy ngadto hong bata?
Benji will drink the beer now.
Ang beer imnon na ni Benji doon.
What will Benji drink?
Ngan ba'y imnon ni Benji?
Who will drink beer now?
Sino ba'y mo inom hong beer doon?
Ryan will scrub the floor.
Ang sawog lampasuhan ni Ryan.
What will Ryan scrub?
Ngan ba'y lampasuhan ni Ryan?
Who will scrub the floor?
Sino ba'y magalampasong sawog?
Matet will buy bread for the child.
Si Matet magabili hong pan para hong bata.
Who will buy bread for the child?
Sino ba'y magabili hong pan para hong bata?
What will Matet buy for the child?
Ngan ba'y pagabilon ni Matet para hong bata?
Homework. For each sentence, do the following. Number 1. Give the Butuanon equivalent. Number 2. Ask the appropriate questions and information, sino or kanino, and ngan. Number 3. Answer your question of 2. Number 4. Convert your sentence of 1 to be a back question. Number 5. Answer 4 by negating. Here are the sentences to be translated. Number 1. Lino will sell the car to Hudet. Number 2. Number 2. The helper will sweep the room for the visitors. Number 3. Joe will cut the tree with an axe. Number 4. The woman will get the child. Cory will leave behind the old woman inside the house. Number 6. Buyet will wash the car. Number 7. The child will slice the cake. Number 8. Timmy will go to the market. Number 9. The young man will bring the dog. Number 10. Kati will eat the bread. The following are the Butuanon translations.
Number 1. Ang auto ibaligya ni Lino ngadto kang Hodet. Number 2. Ang kwarto siligan hong katabang para hong mga bisita. Number 3. Ang headset iutod ni Joe hong kahoy. Number 4. Ang bata gakawon hong daga. Number 5. Ang maas nga daga pagabilinon ni Cory di sa ungsod humbay. Number 6. Ang auto pagahugasan ni Buyet. Number 7. Ang cake pagapikason hong bata. Number 8. Si Timmy mukadto ngadto merkado. Number 9. Ang ido dadon hong batanon nga usog konsum. Number 10. Ampan gakanon ni Kati.
Speaking exercise. Make a short story out of the following words.
Siab, lami, limpyo, saw-saw, katabang, taod o duro, kadto, merkado, luto, gaya o ngaon, haon, bili, hatod, isda, bisita.
Additional tape exercise, letter A.
Number 1. Taod kadiyaw ang mga tao ngadto airport. Ngan si ba?
There are so many people at the airport. Why?
Moabot si Konsihal Rene doon alas 10 hong hinaan.
Councilor Rene will arrive at 10 o'clock this morning.
Kaiban kuno niya ang duha niya kaanak.
It is said his 2 children are his companions.
Mutambong sila hong isa ka pista ngani.
They are going to attend a fiesta here.
Siya ang muutod hong ribbon kaamo tagan sab siya hong isa ka saw-saw ni ginang handog ngadto bay nila.
He will cut the ribbon, and he also will be given a party by Mrs. Handog in their house. Letter B.
Number 1. Konsum kay Sabado ba, magapiknik ang mga magtutudlo ngadto bansa.
Because it is Saturday tomorrow, the teachers are going on the picnic in Banza.
Number 2. Ibanon nila ang pamilya nila katsaong mga amigo o amiga.
They will bring with them their families and friends.
Muiban sab kuno ang mga estudyante nila ngadto andanan.
Also, it seems their students in the school will go with them.
Number 4. Kunson isab tuni ang adlaw hong anak ni Lina. Kaamo magbitson sila hasta bawnon ngadto dagat.
Ah, yes. Also tomorrow is the birthday of Lina's child. And so they will make lechon to be brought to the sea.
Number 5. Magda isab hong laksoy si Benji kay mag-inom sila ngadto baybay.
Benji will also bring coconut wine because they will be drinking on the beach.
Madyaw kunta kundi muuwan.
It would be good if it doesn't rain.
Optional additional tape exercises. Translate the following English opinion essay into Butuanon. It might come as a surprise to most Filipinos, but the idea of a national language is relatively new. It is an offshoot of the nationalism that gained popularity in the 19th century. Certainly, it was not the Americans who promoted it, as there is an obvious conflict between a national language and the USA's Bill of Rights that protects freedom of speech of expression. If a country were to promote only one of the languages as national, is this not the same as curtailing the freedom of the rest of its ethno-linguistic peoples to express themselves in their own native speech? Is this not the same as lowering the status of their other languages? Furthermore, the promotion of such a language will need money, and this money will have to come from taxes paid by all the country's ethno-linguistic peoples. Now, why should an ethno-linguistic people pay taxes in order to promote a language not its own?
Katingad-an ini hong duro nga mga Pilipino, pero ang ideya hong lingwahe nasyonal bag-ulang. Tikad ini hong nasyonalismo nga pagkailap hong ika-19 nga siglo. Siguro nga di ang mga Amerikano ang migapakanat sa ni. Kay wa ini magsibo hong Bill of Rights hong nasod USA. Nga mag-amping hong katarungan hong taong ay pasangyaw kung nga ba ang gusto niya ay pasangyaw. Kung isa ka nasod, magpakailab hong isa ka lingwahe nasyonal. Di ba pareho lang ini hong pagpugong hong paglitok hong mga mibilin ng mga lingwahe niya? Di ba pagbaliwa ini sa ning mga lingwahe? Isa pa, ang papakailab haning lingwahe, magkinahanglan hong kauda. Kamu ini nga kauda, magagikan hong buwis, nga tikan hong pigabayad hong katawhang ito linguistic hong nasod. Doon, ngan siba nga ang katawhang ethno-linguistic magbayad para pagpakailab hong isa kalingwahe nga di kung iya